Hey guys, here at a storage locker, I paid $77 for this. Sight unseen. The pictures didn't upload on the site, so it said collectibles and other things. So I won it for $77, and we're gonna find out together what I have got myself into. Oh, I see a lot of books. Oh no, is that a good thing or a bad thing? But I do see this. There's some Hot Wheels. I see a trunk. Definitely a little more books than I'd like, but there's DVDs, actually factory sealed. So, you know what? I think we're going to be okay on this one, but we'll find out together in an upcoming video. Stay tuned and see what I find.
Rural Pig and Dad, finding the good and the bad. It's Rural Pig and Dad.
Hello there. Well, as you can see, I'm inside another locker warehouse. If you've watched my short reel thing, you've noticed that I've gotten another locker. A locker that does have some potential. Let's take a quick look. This thing is stacked to the brim, just a 5x5, but we do have some collectibles. There's some Hot Wheels, lots of books, unfortunately. That's not a great sign, but hopefully we find some great things. We'll find out together. Unfortunately, I'm on the second floor without a cart, so this is going to be a little bit of work for me, but we'll try to go through some of this stuff while we're here and then get it loaded. Oh, got Star Wars Trilogy here, VHS, before they did the enhancements in the 90s. Oh, here's some nostalgia for me. The Last Starfighter. I've read that book and loved that movie as a kid. Yeah, I forgot to bring extra bins, so I'm gonna have to figure something out here. That's what happens when you're in a rush. All right. Oh, what do we have in here? It's light. Oh, look at this. Let's see if we can see. I want to see if I have stuff in my shot. Yeah. It looks like cassettes. Oh, Bryan Adams. That feels empty almost. A couple magazines. So yeah, some CDs. All right, so I mean, not great, but there we go. Actually, I will use that to put some of the books in. Another Bryan Adams CD. Yep, CDs, DVDs, Game of Thrones. Some of these are still wrapped. Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek. So, I mean, potential. I'm going to make my $77 back easily on this one, I believe. It's just going to be a little work getting it all put together. Looks like we have a little, one of these little pull-out plastic drawers. Oh, that looks like that might be personal. I'll take that. Set the personal to the side. Just cards and pencils, paperwork. Yeah, so nothing great in there. Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Oh, it's VHS. There's supposedly a market for VHS again, but I have a hard time believing that. I can't get those out. They're stuck, but there's more VHS in there. Oh, even more VHS. So, oh, we got Jaws. Doo-doo. So, American Graffiti. Wow. And more VHS. Yeah, not what I'm hoping to find, but we'll see what we can do with it. Trying to get all this loose stuff out. More DVDs. Oh, what do we have here? That doesn't feel, almost like, feels like a film reel, but I don't think, Prairie Woman it says. Oh, little collector plate, $3 on it. Native American. Yeah, this one is unfortunately not packed well, and it's gonna make work for me, so it always, yeah. But again, there's a lot of stuff in here. I think I'm gonna be just fine with this locker. Books, more books, more. Oh, my little girl's gonna want to snap that. She loves her some Katy Perry songs. Me, not a fan. This looks full of books and DVDs and other random stuff. Actually, there's some other random stuff in there. Oh, there's broken glass in there. I'm not gonna reach in there just right now because I definitely don't want to cut myself today. Oh, wait. You know what that other random stuff is? That's some of the Hot Wheels cars. There looks to be about 5 cars in there. Not as many as I would like, so, but that's what's in there. I didn't come prepared, and I forgot my extra bins, so I might have to go buy a box from the office. I hate when I have to do something like that. We got a Bruce Springsteen book, President Obama book, The Pacific. Not as good as Band of Brothers, the original Band of Brothers, but interesting history. Looks like we have like some Game of Thrones box set thing. Collector. Oh, it's like a little wax. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. You seal your letters with. That's kind of fun. Definitely could sell that at a flea market. No rhyme or reason to this organization. I'm gonna have to figure this out. It's gonna take me a lot longer than I wanted it to. Why can't people just put things in bins? A Day in the Life of Japan. Yeah, they've had quite the book collection, though. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Yep, in 8th grade, Bryan Adams' song, Everything I Do for You, was every boyfriend, girlfriend's song. I don't know who that is. Cassidy Pope. National Geographic about... This is boring stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. See what we got in here. Oh, there's some of the missing puzzles, maybe. Still new in the bag. Whoa, why is this so heavy? We have Groot. I am Groot. Oh, this is why it's so heavy. Look at this. Oh, holy cow. This is full of change and broken seashells. But, did I say seashells or seashells? Yeah, it looks like there's some foreign coins, but oh, there's quarters. Holy cow. There might be my money right there for this unit. I guarantee you there's probably a good 70 or so bucks in there. There's some all pennies. So, all right. Okay, not bad. Oh, and even more pennies. No wonder this is heavy. And it's going to get heavier because I'm going to throw some books in it and stuff. Also, I am on the 2nd floor of a unit here. I do have an elevator, but they don't have a cart. So I've got to figure out how to box this stuff up and get it to my trailer. So, yeah. Adventure time. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. The majority of these bins are books. That's what it looks like. Books and maybe some... Oh, got some adult stuff there. Oops. Let's get that out of the way. But yeah, mainly books and so forth. Not great. Oh my goodness. That bin right there has to weigh about 80 pounds. Full of books, probably. Broken picture frame. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm still going to make my money back, but this is not great. There is some money in some books, though. You have to do the research. But yeah, books. Lots of Game of Thrones stuff. You know, DVDs are hit and miss, so some of those might be worth some money. But, yeah, wow. Okay, more books. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just noticed something. I don't know if you can see that. Let me double check. My phone's not working, so I can't see my shots. But that is a locked box. Huh. I'll have to break that open here at the end. Maybe I'll use this as a table as we pull some of this other stuff down. Oh, look! More books. At least I'm just going to take all the loose books and stack in these and drag them through the snow outside. Man, they had quite the book collection, though, I have to say. That is for sure. Oh, I'm breaking bins. I just can't believe how they just stacked these bins on bins. They took the lids off because they knew they were too heavy. Again, more books and magazines. Better Off Dead. I want my $2. Anybody who's watched Better Off Dead knows that reference, right? So they were definitely big Bruce Springsteen fans. All right, more books. And that's a bummer. Collector's item, Pirates of the Caribbean. But they smashed it all up. The back's all off. So I mean, it takes the value out of it. I mean, I don't know if that's worth a lot anyway, but just kind of a bummer. So yeah, oh, again, more broken glass. I have to be really careful. They just do picture frames. Oh, it looks like we do maybe have some more collectibles in here. Oh, again, it's just smashed. Devalues it. Terminator. There's the Terminator 2. Again, I can't complain about it though, you know. But again, just not mint condition. So that's what you want. You want them pristine. Oh, there's a wrestling one. So I have to be careful. There really is a lot of glass in this one. Oh, it looks like I have another wrestling guy. So yeah, again though, just destroyed. Come on, people, take care of your stuff. And another Terminator. So that set of 3, actually, I'll probably list those and see if I can get some money out of them, even though they're not in the best condition. They're still new in the case, right? So some puzzles. Oh, there's a personal picture I'll put over here. Most of the pictures I'd almost consider ephemera though, so just trying to see if there's anything else, since this one was kind of interesting. But yeah, a couple DVDs and books, and then some very sharp glass. That's dangerous. Sarah Evans, I don't know who that is. Oh, I bet that's what the poster was that broke. I'm gonna slide this down here so I don't, I say that as I cut my finger off. All right, yep. Yeah, the rest is books and other stuff. Oh, look, more books. Oh man, yep. Oh, and more glass. What the heck? They're trying to kill me. Oh, we got some Stephen King paperbacks. Pretty rough shape, but all right. More books. Just trying to see if there's any collectibles. Just books. Books on books on books. Tales from the Crypt. Oh man, I remember watching that. There might be a little value in that. So, okay. Well, all right. Just more books. Guys, you're never gonna believe what I just found in here. More books. Oh, what's this? A little art set? Yeah, like a little art set. Nothing. Guys, I'm getting a little bummed by this. I was definitely hoping for more collectibles. This is what you get for bidding blindly. Oh, but I do see the set of Harry Potter books hardbound in here. I mean, again, there's some of these books will have some value, some won't. So it's just a pain going through all of them. Look at this bin, this lid. It's like just demolished because they stacked bins of books on top. You put the heavy stuff on bottom. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, I'm rich. I have the $10,000 Princess Di Beanie Baby. I can retire. Yes. All right, that's probably not the special one. There's one that has some value, I guess, but again. All right, I'll put it in a bin and I'll do some research, but I highly doubt that's worth anything. All right, guys. I can tell you something I learned from this locker already. I'm not done yet, but I've learned, do not blind bid. If you can't see what's inside, don't bid. I think if I had seen this in the pictures, if they had been on the site, I would have seen all the books and I would have not even thought about bidding. So they said collectibles, and I think their collectibles were those couple packages of Hot Wheels that were in the front. So anyway, I'm going to show you this. I'm not even empty yet, but I'm going to show you what I have so far. So this is the aisle of books. Books and books and VHS and DVDs. Books and books and VHS and DVD. It's mainly books. A few DVDs. A couple collectibles. So, again, I think I'm going to make well back my money. It's just this is a lot of work that I was not expecting. I'm a little worried about this one. It's split out so bad. But this actually looks to be mainly DVDs. There's some books and VHS, but yeah, this is their movies and VHS and DVDs. So I've actually had some success with like some DVDs, and these ones don't look too bad. I mean, it'll depend on their condition and stuff, but I actually had a really successful locker about a year ago, about the same time of year, and she had a lot of like out of print DVDs and stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this though. It's just so broken I can't even like move it. This is crazy, guys. Yep, just more books. That's all it is books, books, books. World War Z. I mean, a lot of hardbacks. That's better than the paperbacks, I guess, but they're heavy. Okay. Yeah, with what I'm finding in here, I'm pretty sure this is a guy's locker. Guy who loved Jessica Andrews, whoever that is. Just broke that case. Oh, good. Is that disinfecting wipes? Oh, nope, just electronic wipes. As you can see, books. Trying to see if there's anything else in here. Nope, looks like books. Maybe a DVD or two. Oh, I found a hat. Wow. Dirty hat. Oh, it's Sturgis. What's interesting is it looks like it's actually never been worn. Just got some cat hair on it. Huh. Cool. I am having to be careful. I've come across a little adult entertainment in here, so trying to make sure I don't get that on camera. I'm going to go ahead and move this table. So this, I'm going to have to take and we'll open it back at the part-time picker shack because I don't have the tools with me to try to break it. So there's definitely something in it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Guess what? Books. These look different. Oh, these are just newspaper clippings that they've collected. Huh, interesting. There's a couple of those not even used yet, but yeah. Alright. Shogun. Oh, there's something a little different. And that's helping with the weight. Got ourselves some geodes. Got some rocks. Okay. And then, yeah, if I find like, oh, we have some vinyl. Oh man, again, glass on top. There's broken glass. But there is some vinyl here. I can't get to it. I'll have to go through this at the part-time picker shack too. It's just so, so thrown in here. And like I said, I don't want to cut my finger on glass or anything. So, oh, okay. I gotta drag this thing out of the way somewhere. A garbage bag full of VHS. That's what that is. Just some VHS. Forrest Gump. Yeah, not great. Was this worth my energy? $77 in my energy. I don't know. Ah! Oh, look, guys. More books. Oh, that's cool. That's like a coloring book, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, there's something we'll get dibs by my little girl, looks like. And more Tales from the Crypt. Oh, I have a picture frame in here. Oh, that's definitely not... that is not a family photo. He liked fairies. Okay. Yeah, and just more books. Guys. I was so excited about this one. Oh, Millennium Falcon. But I'm not excited about lifting all these boxes of books down an elevator, dragging them down the hallway. But yep, more books. And back in the corner is another garbage bag that's broken open, a VHS. That's it for what's in this box. Now it's time for me to start cleaning up. Alright, the first pile of books going downstairs. I literally am not picking these things up because they're so heavy. I think some of these are over 100 pounds with the amount of books they have in them. So, yep, but there's the first run. I can't ride in the locker, it doesn't look like. So let's shut the door. Then I guess I push this button right here. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's not working. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs and see if I can get it down. So, as you can see here, I'm pushing the freight elevator and it's not moving. This is my luck today. Yep, looks like I'm dragging all these boxes of books down the stairs. I actually just had a thought. I wonder if the weight I've put on there with all the books is too heavy. I'll give that a shot, but I don't know if that would be it. By golly, sometimes my troubleshooting mind works so well. It was definitely the weight. Thank goodness. Well, I got it down, but now I can't get the downstairs door open. I love this job sometimes. Yeah, so that locker turned into a little more of a fiasco than I was hoping for. It really was 90% books. There is some potential here, though. Some of the books are actually, nicer books and, popular books. So, and then, of course, I found all that change and so forth. So I'm going to be fine on this locker. But $77 is what I paid, but it wasn't worth the energy and time I had to put into getting the locker emptied. I don't know. I was literally on the second floor of this place. They had no carts. And I, of course, the one time I don't bring my dolly, they don't have a cart. So in the video, you probably saw me pushing those boxes down the hallway. Some of these bins were literally 80 pounds to over 100 pounds. That's how many books were in these bins. So and then the elevator was so touchy that, like, if I didn't have it balanced just right, it wouldn't go up or down. I literally had to empty books out of one of the bins to get it to go down. It was crazy. So it added at least an hour, if not more, to my unloading time, just because of those situations. But overall, I think this locker is going to be good. I do want to see what's in that black chest. We'll do that when I get back to the shack, and hopefully there's some cool stuff in there. And as always an adventure. Hey everyone, so it has been a few days since I was at the book locker, and since then I've been trying to organize these books. There were a lot more books than I was anticipating. I can show you here. So yeah, these are just the hardback books that you can see. Got them stacked up pretty darn high as you can come over. I've kind of sorted them a little bit just in between, like, novels and sci-fi, fantasy. These are more kind of history books in this area. And these are like biographical memoir style books. And these are just some of them I'm still organizing. These are a bunch of Bruce Springsteen books of all things. So again, still going through these. And these are just the hardbound. I think what I'm going to do with all of these is actually try to hold a book sale on Whatnot, because I just don't know how else to move them, because it is a lot of books. So I don't have an exact date or anything, but if you're on Whatnot, just look up Royal Pickin' Dad. Here in the next few days, there will definitely be a book sale. And any of these books I do not sell. So any of the books I actually don't sell, I actually have a place for, I believe. Actually, the place I've been doing the interim director at is looking to maybe do a book sale this summer, kind of a fundraiser thing. So now I have a place to get rid of some of the books, hopefully. So yeah, a lot more books than I was expecting, but there were a few other finds. I'm going to show you those now. You saw when I was pulling out most of these collectibles. This is one that I found later in another book box. Eddie Guerrero, I guess, WWE or whatever the wrestling is. Then of course these Terminator ones. As I said in the earlier in the video, though, all of the cards, all the boxes are severely damaged, and that just takes the value down quite a bit. So still some cool finds. And then the Hot Wheels, some neat Hot Wheels and stuff, but unfortunately they were stored in a bin that had like dish soap or some other type of soap, laundry detergent, as you can see here. So a bunch of the cards are destroyed because of that. So yeah, most of the cards are not in good condition on these. So still some cool Hot Wheels and everything, and they look newer. They don't look to be anything like 90s or anything. Actually, I guess I could look at the date real quick. Oh yeah, 2017. Yeah, so these look to be a little newer, so not a lot of value there. And of course, we can't forget the Princess Di Beanie Baby. Again, I don't think there's any value in that, but I'll do some research. I did find a stack of these Tales from the Crypt kind of like graphic novel books. So those are kind of cool. There's also like a Batman, Dark Knight Returns, a classic, Garfield. Then these books here are all kind of graphic novels too. Twilight. He was into sci-fi, fantasy, vampires, I guess. Jericho. I believe that was a TV show, right? Yeah, season 3. So again, but they're all graphic novels. He has a whole stack of these Angel graphic novels. So again, I don't know if there's any value in those, but people are interested in comics and other in graphic novels usually. So I'll try to sell those on the Whatnot auction as well. That's just kind of a fun find. This is a 1983 Starlog magazine. So at first I thought it was just like a repop, but it is actually like a 1983 magazine. For the Trekkies and Star Wars fans like myself. Star Wars fan. I was never big into Star Trek. I watched it, but I was not a Trekkie. I cannot consider myself a Trekkie. But yeah, just a cool little magazine. So underneath the table, we have a couple bins here full of DVDs and a couple VHS. This bin here, I'm going to go through and look at a little closer. Some of these actually might have a little bit of value and be able to be sold on eBay. This pile here is the straight to the flea market bin, as well as this bin of like CDs and tapes. And honestly, some of those will probably just end up on the side of the road for free this spring and summer. All right, so a couple other random finds among all the books in this locker. This one I thought at first was a photo album, but then I realized it's a photo album, but it's a photo album of, I believe, a certain film star. I don't know who, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's actually on nice photo paper. Do you guys know who this is? She looks familiar. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure I've seen a movie or two that she's in. I do like old movies from time to time, so. But yeah, so it was just random. I mean, yeah. So interesting. Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely like a film star. So, might be some other, I think it's the same person throughout. So yeah, if you know who it is, leave it in the comments. But just such a random thing to find, so. They were a fan, as you can tell. I also found another Bruce Springsteen item. Yeah, that's probably something you buy at like one of those video stores. Not a real painting, I can tell. At least it doesn't look like one. But anyway, yep, they loved their Springsteen. This is like a Game of Thrones poster book, it looks like. Not a lot of value there. These guys were definitely into sci-fi. Here's a cool one, though. I loved this movie growing up. Big Trouble Little China. That might just end up in my office because that's just fun. Anyway, he was definitely into like fairies and so forth. Oh, there's like 2 images in that. So found a couple of those. There's a Doctor Who poster. Yeah, another one of these. I don't know what that one does. I guess it's like 3D. But anyway, yeah, he was definitely into like the sci-fi fantasy stuff. Couple other items. Let me clean up here quick and I'll show you just a couple more items. So I think I already showed you the Prairie Woman plate. Yeah, so I found that one. But later on in this one, I found like it's a MASH one. It even has its COA, it looks like. Again, probably not a lot of value. Anybody who grew up in the 80s grew up on that show because your parents watched it. But yeah, so it's just a MASH plate. And then the last thing I have here, it looks like it's a poster of Shawn Michaels. I think he's a wrestler. It does look like it might have a signature on it. It's not showing up in this light very well, but there is like a signature. I don't know if it's real or not. So, but I'll take that to a flea market. Maybe a wrestling fan would like it. It's not in great condition. It's very beat up, but if it's signed, it might have a little bit of value. Yeah, like I said, I haven't followed wrestling since the days of Roddy Rod Piper, Andre the Giant, the Hulk. That's when I watched the wrestling, so I have no idea who these guys are. I did find a stack of vinyl in one of the bins, but it is not the good stuff. This stuff I'll probably just end up putting in a free bin at my flea markets or on the side of the road. I'll go through and double check, but yeah, this is not the stuff that people are looking for. So I don't know, maybe on the hymn side, maybe there's some, religious music that's popular. I just don't know. I don't think so though. Yeah, we got some symphony. And of Green Gables. Oh, there we are. There's the moneymaker, right? Oh man, yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through all these because they really are. Oh, look at those classy guys. Man, that album's just screaming class. All right, yeah. So not great. Again, I think I'll just be giving these away for free because there is not really anything in here that has any value. Last but not least is another item I believe to have no value whatsoever. This bin is chock full of VHS tapes. I hear talk of people like grading tapes from the 80s, like horror films and stuff, but most of these I would just say don't meet that criteria. And two, I would not pay to grade a VHS tape. Just not something I'm gonna do. So, but I'll put these out at the flea market, see if there's any takers. But like I said, I have a feeling these will end up on the side of the road for free too. Wow, my shed is a mess. I actually picked up a locker a day or two before I picked up this book locker, and I haven't even started to unbox it because these books were all in the way. So I've gotten that organized. I'll start on that locker soon. But I think what we all want to know is what's in the black locked box. Let's find out together. I think I might just be able to pry this back with my hand even. Oh, maybe not. Not going to give it enough give. Come on. I don't know if I have the tool. Yeah, it's right there. I can see it. Oh, let's see if I can force it. Oh, need a hammer. All right. That's always the joy of trying to unlock something, is figuring out the best way to do it. Oh, wait. I can maybe twist that. Yeah. All right. I'm going to need a hammer. All right. I have a proper screwdriver. Maybe I can pry this stuff off. It's going to be I have to pry the actual hardware off to get it off, because I'm not going to break the lock. There's no way. Oh, there we go. Almost there. One more little barb. Actually, I might be able to do this now. Bend it back. No. Don't think I'm reselling this trunk. Oh, come on. There you go. All right. Flip that down. We ready to see? Ah, I knew it. Dang it. I can't show you what's in there. It's his secret stash. I didn't know people still bought those magazines. Yeah. This is all gonna be recycling, I think. I'll see if I find anything else in here that's not appropriate for camera. So, I had a sneaky suspicion. So, all right, we'll see what we can find, and I'll let you know if I find anything good. Well, so this little cute little puppy dog here is hiding a stack full of smut. So that was pretty much a big portion of what was in there. And then there was just, some like wrestling magazines, a bunch of DVDs. So, some popular titles there. But again, DVDs are hit and miss. There were some CDs. This gentleman was really into female artists, which is not a bad thing. So Selena Gomez. Definitely like Selena Gomez. Wow. Oh, V for Vendetta, great movie. So anyway, but yeah, some albums, some Bon Jovi. Again, most of this stuff will just go to a flea market. So over here, there is a box set of like the Gettysburg Director's Cut. But it looks like I have a feeling the DVDs are probably in one of my bins because it's empty here. It did have this coin in it. Nothing special. It's just like a little copper commemorative coin. So, but yeah, that was what was in the locked box. Honestly, the first time I've come across that, I was a little bit surprised. Yeah, definitely not what I was hoping for in that locked box. But you know what? Overall, this locker's not going to be bad. The change alone, I know I'm in the profit. I think there's well over $200 in loose change that I found in this locker. The books, like I said, I'm gonna give Whatnot a try. If you're on Whatnot, look up Rural Pickin' Dad. You'll hopefully see that this sale is going to be here in a few days. I don't have an exact date yet. Like I said, I'm still organizing. So, but check out Whatnot. You will see me doing a book sale here shortly. So, but overall, yeah, like I said, I think we're going to be fine. On to the next one, and there is a next one. Like I said, I actually picked up a locker 2 days before this. I haven't even started to unbox because this stuff was in the way. So I'll get to that. I'll show you what we find there. But as always, thank you for watching. If you're enjoying these, like, share, subscribe, and always stay kind. A little kindness goes a long way.